going to be a little bit different because I'm actually going to be counting the movies from other years that I saw for the first time this year. Because obviously last year, we saw 3 movies. Um, so let's get into that. I will be back in December to do my full year ranking, but let's do the half year ranking right now. So coming in at number 10, I have Bridge on the River Kwai. I don't like it. Alright, now for me, this is a film that has a strict opening and a sloppy middle and an awful third act. You get some harsh nature of how terrible the war really was, but put it together with a Hogan's Hero scene combined with an illumination joke, it becomes the sloppiest film on this list. Now at number 9, I have a film that you probably didn't hear about because I didn't hear of it. Cats. Technically, everything in the film you can find a better version of in Finding Nemo. The dad is overprotective. Um, the son meets. Can't even read my own writing. The son meets. He meets the characters that are like Finding Nemo. 4 key characters. You get a bird who's super annoying. I like Finding Nemo. I don't like this film because it was trying too hard to be Finding Nemo. Now, at number 8, I have The Croods. This movie has all of the dumb caveman jokes you would expect, and a character who is annoying and has no redemption or development until the third act. The adventure is lame and has similarities to Finding Nemo and Cats. And like Tora Tora Tora, no development happens until the third act. I'm sorry, we haven't talked about that movie yet. We'll talk about it later. Don't worry. Oh no, not an ad. Hold on, people. Alright, number 7. Tora Tora Tora. To put it simply, there is too much dialogue and no action until the third act. They're constantly saying stuff and it feels like, just a stall until the third act. At number 6, I have The Croods 2, A New Age. Now, this film is just another victim of the first Croods. The adventure is more memorable this time, and the emotion was a touch stronger, but I still feel like it's pretty weak and stupid. Somehow this movie manages to be better than the first, but it still has very unfunny jokes. Similar to the first, I found myself, man, I found myself constantly annoyed, and that's not a good thing, obviously. Now at number 5, I have Tom and Jerry. Now let me tell you guys, this year really, this first half of the year, for me, for some reason, all of the films I saw, well, most of them, were not too great. My top 3 are definitely my top 3 though, for sure. Tom and Jerry. This is a weird one because I know in my review I talked really positive, but then I started thinking I cannot judge a movie simply for the third act alone. So while it's still better than the past ones on this list, it still has that problem. Yeah, so now this one has a much better third act than the past movies, but to to get there, I have to listen to some terrible dialogue. It has good payoff, but not good setup. Alright, number 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. For me, this film is like a bridge between the first and the third, New Hope and Return of the Jedi. So it never did anything special when it felt like it was trying to be too big. It's able to do emotion and combine it with comedy, and it actually works. And that's how you know a movie. This is a special film. I don't know if it should be on the list because not Hollywood released, but yeah. And now at number two, I have Inside Out. For me, this film took the brain and my emotions and executed it with a great message. Now, yes, Joy is annoying, but it's called a character arc. But easily coming in as my number one is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. What I love about this movie is that it takes Anakin Skywalker and we see how someone is, higher than him, while taking Luke and it. I can't even read my own writing again. And and, and shows his pain and how he changes his father. It's emotional, it's compelling, and it's fun. And that's why it comes in at number one. Which, yeah, these movies will also be on that list. And we'll see if Return of the Jedi is still my favorite. I don't know. It's a fantastic movie. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.